the 26th day of July, 2025, the year of the Lord. Thank you very much for you guys listening out there. I want to say good morning again, Tech Life faithfuls. I want to say good morning, Nigeria. And I want to say good morning, Africa. And good morning, every dreamer. Yes, every dreamer, every builder, and every believer tuned in today. This is your favorite Saturday Tech Moment, the one and the only Tech Live on VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. Now you have a voice. You are welcome to another exciting, informative, revealing, and insightful edition of the Tech Live Radio Show. Okay, now you have a voice, like I said earlier. On this show, we focus on trending and emerging tech news. Don't forget that. This is our focus on trending and emerging tech news. We also focus on AI, fintech, cybersecurity, entrepreneurship, startups, edutech, robotics. I hope you heard me. Startups. So if you're a startup, this is where you should be. We focus on startups. What are you doing as a startup in tech? This is your show. This is your opportunity. You have to join us here on VOP 90.3 FM Lagos on the Tech Live Radio Show. Okay, my goal still remains the same. What is that goal? To make the information useful and to help you, my listeners, understand what's trending and happening in the tech world. The tech world is huge. It's very, very, very huge. So you need to know what is happening. So this is what we do. We teach, we inform, and we educate. You are listeners out there. Okay, you're live with me. I still remain your host, Olochukwu Francis Ogwike. And this is the Tech Live Radio Show. Today we are going to look at what we started this week. Your weekly compass. This is what we are going to be doing today. Throughout the week, we checked a lot of things from Monday up to yesterday. Through the evolving world of technology, safety, and personal empowerment. Okay, this is what we were doing this week in the Tech Live WhatsApp channel. We share this every day. So let me ask you something. You listening to me this morning. Now, this is the question. Pay attention. Do you lock your house before going to bed? Do you lock your house before going to bed? Every night. Do you lock it? Do you lock the doors or you just leave it open? This is a question for you listening this morning. But I know everybody will say, of course I do. I do lock my door. But now the question again, do you lock your digital doors before clicking that suspicious link? Aha, that's the question. Yeah, you do lock the physical door, but do you lock the digital door before clicking that suspicious link? Do you question the sweet-talking customer service voice that asks for your PIN? A lot of people will say, oh, beautiful. So most of these scammers these days, they use AI voiceover. So you hear a beautiful voice, and so you now give out your PIN. Do you question that sweet-talking customer service? Have you ever wondered why free Wi-Fi in public spaces always feel a bit too generous? So these are the things that you should start pondering about. So this week we've been dissecting what I call the hacker mindset. The hacker mindset. So today, our topic today is hacker mindset. Thinking like a threat. Acting like a guardian. So you think like a threat and you act like a guardian. So this is what we are going to be talking about this morning today. So we want to know how the bad guys, how they think, so we can act like the good guys that we are. Who everybody, when you watch these movies, you see the bad guys, the good guy, you see the superhero, you see the supervillain. So what do you want to be? So we want to know how the bad guys they think, so that we can act like the good guys who are prepared. Because if you don't understand how the threat thinks, how can you protect your data, your finances, even your family? And that's the reason why we all lock our doors at night before we go to bed. That's the reason why we do that. We lock the doors, we lock the house before we go to bed. So we are going to be talking about the hacker mindset. So on Monday this week, I just want to give a brief summary of what we did, what we talk about this week. Then after this brief summary, we're going to go on a short break. And then when we come back, I'm going to open up the phone lines so that we can interact and then go deep into this discourse this morning. So on Monday, what we discussed was what is a hacker mindset. Okay, so a short summary of what we discussed on the WhatsApp channel. We kicked off by redefining hacker. Okay, we kicked off by redefining who a hacker is. A hacker is not as a criminal as people think hackers are criminals. No, not as a criminal, but as a curious mind that probes. That curious mind that probes, learns, and innovates. Somebody might be listening to me this morning and said, no, are you kidding me? Is that a hacker? Yes. For you to be a hacker, you have to have these qualities, these attributes. Curiosity, curious mind, you have to have it. So we looked at how they think, not as a criminal, but as a curious mind that probes. And when you probe, you learn, okay, and you innovate. Because what they eventually carry out, what they eventually do, is like innovation. Yeah, it might be on the other side. Some of them take it to the extreme, okay, but they are able to discover, they are able to uncover some loopholes, and they take advantage of it. So two key points that we discussed on Monday: thinking like a threat. Thinking like a threat. One, thinking like a threat helps us anticipate cyber risks. So when you think like a threat, it helps you to anticipate cyber risk. And the second key point from what we discussed on Monday was acting like a guardian means using that knowledge to protect, not to exploit. You see the difference, okay? When you have the knowledge, you use it to protect, not to exploit. So these are just the two key points I pulled out from what we discussed on the WhatsApp channel on Monday. And on Tuesday we went deeper with we talked about the social engineering, the mind game of hackers. So this is what we discussed: the mind game of hackers. Yes, we needed to know how they think. And summary of the key points that we discussed that Tuesday. We explored how hackers don't always hack computers. Because when you talk about hacking, people just, their minds go straight to the computer. No. We explored how hackers don't always hack computers. They hack people. Yeah, they hack people. The mindset, they hack people. Okay? So one key point: social engineering tricks. Social engineering, it tricks you into giving away your access. Yeah. Social engineering tricks you into giving away your access, emotionally, not technically. That's the first point they hit: your emotions. That's the first point they hit: your emotions. Okay? We are going to go deep later. So the second point is learning to recognize manipulations. Manipulations, you need to learn how to recognize manipulations. How? Because that manipulation is always all about urgency. You see, they bring urgency: click this now or do this now. That urgency is there. and sometimes they put fear into it, that if you don't click this now, so and so is going to happen. So that's the fear. Then the trap, they can put some form of incentive. So we need to we studied how we can learn to recognize manipulation. When you recognize manipulation, it is your defense. So those are the two key points I can pull out. Then Wednesday, we had a wonderful Wednesday. Password, we talked about passwords are dead. Long live access control. Passwords are dead. Yeah, not that password is not, yeah, you need password, but access control is key now. We've heard of how passwords were leaked. We've heard of how passwords are being broken, because social media is huge now, it's wide. You see a lot of people reusing passwords, and because of that, passwords has become so volatile that hackers can easily guess from your social media presence. So now we're talking about access control. So we expose the weakness of passwords and introduce stronger alternative. Now the key points we looked at: one, passwords are easily guessed. Yes, they are easily guessed now, reused and leaked. So we talked about MFA is the new shield. MFA is the new shield. Multi-factor authentication is the new shield. And also we talk about passphrase plus biometric plus authentication app, the true digital armor. Yes, this is what we discussed on Wednesday. So a lot we discussed. Let me just run it down so that we can go into what we have today. On Thursday, we discussed about your Wi-Fi is lying to you. Public Wi-Fi is a hacker's hunting ground. Yes, that free coffee shop internet, that free hotel internet, that free cyber and cafe internet, that free airport internet is a cyber trap. Is a cyber trap. So two key points: hackers can intercept data on open network using man-in-the-middle attacks. If you've not heard of it, they can do that. They also can. So you need to use a VPN to disable auto connect and never enter sensitive info over a public Wi-Fi. So today we are going to be wrapping it up. Okay, yeah, on Friday, I think, yeah, we deepfake dangers and AI impersonations. Okay, we reviewed how AI is now weaponized to fake faces, voices, and entire identities. When I was speaking earlier, I talked about that beautiful voice you hear, and you now give out your PIN and all those things. A lot of AI generated videos and images are out there, so you have to be very careful. So scammers, they use this AI to clone loved ones' voice, loved ones' images, and all those things, even leaders and influencers. There was a time I saw, I don't want to mention the name, I saw one of the richest man in the world making advert on Facebook about gaming app, and surprisingly a lot of people identified with it, and they fell for that. So it's happening now because of AI. So today we are wrapping it up with the hackers playground. You understand, today, Saturday, we are wrapping it up with the hackers playground, the deep web and darknet. But this isn't just about fear. This is about clarity and control. So that's what we're doing today. So I want you, dear listeners, to walk away with 3 points. One, actionable steps like enabling. We are going to talk about it. Let's make it a movement. Okay, the Tech Live Radio Show is a movement, not a monologue. So don't leave me hanging, talking all on my own self this morning. You have experienced one or two things, maybe cyber attacks, or maybe it was some of these scamming mails. And I think I remember I had a caller last week, and he was talking about some all these unsolicited text messages. Let me pick this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Can you turn down your radio set or maybe move away from it? Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Please turn. You can leave the radio set. Sir, please, I can't hear you. I'm going to cut you off if you don't.
There's no the radio. You know, you say it's the Hello.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing today, my brother?
Somebody is not hearing. He's disturbing his ear there.
Hello.
He just continue. What are you talking? When he's not hearing, can't hear you guys. Walk. So they give you something. Say they talk. What did they talk? You don't hear the man they talk. They are off the way. I walk in.
Hello.
I work for you.
Hello.
What did they argue? What did 1 year? 1 year they talk.
Hello.
The man they tell you to off the radio.
Okay.
Hello?
Please, yeah. Hello. Good morning.
The man don't offer from that side now.
Hello. Okay. That's how it is. Please, when you call in, either you turn down your radio set or you leave that area. Just walk away from it. Let others listen to the radio show also, not just you. Please, when you call in, either you turn down your radio set or you move away from that area where your radio is. Because if you don't, we're going to be getting a feedback, an echo feedback. And you can hear me, I can hear you. Even the listeners that don't know who you are, where you are calling from, nobody will be able to hear you, and it's going to defeat what we are here to do. So please, I know you want to be part of the show, but turn down your set, or you just take a walk away from your radio set, and let's have this discussion. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Okay, as we move on, as we expect your call, don't forget the studio line to call is 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903. Call in. Let's talk about it. Or you can call 0803 692 9933. Let me pick this call. Hello, good morning. Who am I speaking with?
Good morning.
Hello, sir. I can hear you very well. Please, can you speak up? I think the line is breaking.
I said I want to be identified as Mr. X. Is that okay?
Okay, you want to be identified as what?
Mr. X.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay, Mr. X. It's okay. No problem. Go on, Mr. X. Thank you very much.
I like your program and the enlightenment you are giving people. Is a very good stuff. But I want you to touch on a very, very society now, which is
Sir, I'm struggling to understand you. I can't hear you. The line is not audible enough. Maybe you can just.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Okay. Like I said, I want you to enlighten people on this very prevalent issue of phone theft. It might not be related to what you are saying right now, but it's still tech related, and it still involves somebody taking something of tech origin from somebody else without the person's knowledge. So there is this notion that people have that once your phone is stolen, it is automatically gone, as in you cannot get it again. But that is not the case, especially with the new Android updates from actually from 13 to right now, which is about 16. Actually, if you know how to set up an Android phone, you will not be able to lose your phone, and the person that stole it would be able to use it. So what am I saying? Because a lot of cases, like my mom of blessed memory, she lost her phone in a bank. As she lost her phone in a bank, I set up the phone. I told her that the phone would be found. I had to just go into Android settings, make sure I didn't erase the phone, make sure I didn't factory reset it. I just set my Google in such a way that once any SIM card enters the phone, Google sends you a notification of the number that put in the SIM. So once the thief stole the phone, she put in a number, and my mom received an email to the number that was added to her Google account. So from the email, we took the number, went to Facebook, identified this person from Facebook. Then we now set up, it was actually a lady. And you know, my younger brother is very good with women, so we gave him the contract to contact this lady and hook up with her and see how we can get her to bring the phone along. So my brother met her, chatted up with her. They decided to meet at the shop, right? So when my brother was there, the lady came. Then now my dad was some other place and now called the police. The police came and took the woman. So long story short, she came to meet my brother as a date. The police found out she was a married woman. So the extortion to keep quiet was much more higher than what. So what I'm saying is people should be educated. You should use your platform and tell people how to set up their Android phone, because Android phone now has what is known as password reset protection. If you do not put in the original Google account, the phone is actually useless. You either sell it as parts because nobody can use it. There is no way. And the thing is, once you lose your phone, the first thing you do, you retrieve your line, use your line on another phone, and change your Google password. Because if you don't do this, remember your email is on the phone. The person can just do one or two things and say, okay, forgot password, and go to your email and collect the reset stuff. So the first thing to do is go to your Find My Device, reset your Google password, then log out that particular Android phone from your Google. Log out your Google email account from there. But you would not remove the account from the phone. You just log out or change the password. Once you change the password, once that person goes to your Google email, types it, it will request a password to set it up. So once that is done, the phone can actually be found and maybe the person will not be able to use it. If the person bypasses every other thing and puts it in and the phone starts working, unfortunately, the phone is still on your Google account. That was just what I wanted to share, because presently I lost my phone and the person is finding it difficult because I can still see the phone in my Google account. So I'm just waiting for the person to pop in a SIM and I'll catch him red-handed. So, and so if somebody, like, if you are using a Redmi or MI phone right now, in addition to the Google protection, MI, Xiaomi, still gives you an added protection in your MI account. Just log into your MI account, just Google Find My Phone. So MI still stands to find your phone when Google has been removed, or kind of they remove your Google account by getting your information. Most people cannot log into your MI account. Once you get to your MI account, you can still track it the same way you track your Google. You track with Google. So that was what I wanted to share. I feel that somebody might need this information right now. So
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. X. Thank
Hello?
you for... I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you very
Hello?
well. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you. Did you hear?
Yes, I...
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, everything. I am not only myself, the whole Lagos heard what you said, and it was a good advice. You guys really did a lot. You did cyber security work. You did undercover work for the police. That's good.
Yes.
So I love what you guys are doing. Okay, fine. Yeah, you are right. It is not what we are talking about this morning, but we are going to just. I'm going to just hit a little bit about it. If you have, just like Mr. X
Okay.
said, if your phone has been stolen, maybe is a Android phone, because what we are talking about is Android, and I think this is also applicable for iPhone. But in case you're using
Yes,
if you are using tutupong, those phones
yes,
that are not smartphone, I don't know how we can help you on
yeah.
that, but we are
It's
talking about
over. No,
smartphones now.
if you're using a non if you're using a non smartphone, it's over. And one advantage iPhone has over Android is that if you activate Find My Phone on Android on iPhone, if you
Yeah.
activate, it can actually track it when the phone is not online. That's one advantage. But actually, Android has it, but it's not inbuilt. You have to download Find Hub on the Play Store. It's called Find Hub. It's a Google app, but it doesn't come pre-installed with the phone. So if you can actually, if you don't have Find Hub on your phone and your phone is stolen, you can log into Google Play Store with your account
Yeah.
and remotely install Find Hub to your phone that is lost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Find Hub would be able to triangulate with mobile networks, not really internet, and show you the last location. It doesn't do it at real time though, but at least it shows you the last place the phone has been within the last 5 minutes.
Good. That's a very good idea. Very, very good contribution. What you have done this morning. Thank you very much for enlightening us. And I believe a lot of listeners this morning are also excited that they are going to start to implement this thing. We are going to discuss it during this week in the WhatsApp channel.
It is something that everybody that has an iPhone, an Android phone should do, because people have this notion that it's only iPhone that is unstealable. But Android from Android 13, I think it's Android 10 or something. They have inserted that password reset protection. So anybody that uses your phone, it is useless. And actually, in that Find My iPhone, Find My phone in Android as Xiaomi, you can actually send out a flash screen message, a message that will pop up on the screen of your phone if that person puts it on and it has an internet. You can actually tell the person that you are going to reward him for getting, if he gets this phone, this. If the person is smart enough, he will just return the phone and take the reward, because he's not going to be able to use it.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. X. Thank you very much. I love this contribution. Thank you very much. Okay,
All right, you're welcome.
yeah, we move on. You guys can hear. This
All
is what
right.
we are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice day. So this is what we are trying to do on the Tech Live Radio Show, to educate us, enlighten us. Just like what he said, Mr. X said. You can find your phone if it is lost. You can sign in with your Google account. You can see your phone's location if it's online. You can play sound even if on silent. You can lock it remotely, and you can also erase data if you want. All these things are part of the new things that you have on your phones. It's not just only on iPhone. You can make your phone useless if it is stolen. even if they format the phone, it will still ask for your Google account. I know some people are saying, yeah, Mr. X is saying this thing. What if they format? Listen to me this morning. Even if they format the phone, it will still ask for your Google account during setup. Try it. If you set up your your Android phone very well, go and format it and see what I'm saying. Even if you format it and do a reset, is going to ask you for your Google account during setup. This is called FRP, factory reset protection. That's what he was trying to talk about. So it's part of the what we are talking about this morning, cybersecurity. We are looking at how you can leverage this and then become a better person. Today, like we say, we are wrapping it up with the hackers playground. So a lot of things are happening, but you see, a lot of people wants to be hackers for the negative side of it. What Mr. X just told us is like they did a lot. Somebody might think it's just simple thing they did. No, it's not. They did a lot. Using tech to find a phone that was stolen, and also played the emotion side of it to get the woman, the married woman that stole a phone, to go on a date with the brother, and they were able to get the phone and do a police and sting up to no, these guys, they did a lot. Well, we are grateful that it was successful. Let's move on. So like I said, when we look at what we are dealing with today, we would be talking about, okay, let me just give us this quick scenario. This quick scenario based on what Mr. X just said, but not exactly, but something similar. Okay, I want to ask us this question. If you receive a call claiming to be from your bank, let's assume you receive a call claiming to be from your bank today, and that call is asking you to confirm your PIN due to a security breach, what would you do? What would you do? Let me pick this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning? Good morning. I can hear you. How are you?
Hello?
I can hear you, sir. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me? Hello, I can hear you. Everybody is hearing you. The whole of Lagos can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, you're speaking to Mr. Pius.
Pius. Good morning, Mr. Pius. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. Okay. For example, now, if they hack my account, maybe somebody called me. I immediately after dropping the call, I now start saying DBT. Just a mere calling my number. Maybe, for example, somebody just call my number and start making inquiry. As soon as I start making the inquiry concerning my ATM number, last 4-digit number, my account number, I just listen to him. I don't talk. Later on, I off it. When I now off it, what could be responsible that even despite that you do not utter a word, but for the fact that you pick that phone and you start saying the with Allah, what do you want to do? That's number one. Immediately to make sure that you cancel that transaction instantly from your bank, so they stop debiting you, unauthorized debiting. Then also, I want to know, please, how do you help us out in the blind community? I want you to have a special program for the blind community in Shudi Solo. It's comprised of both young students in the university and undergraduates and upcoming youngsters who are totally blind. They need a tech program like this to let them venture into tech world businesses. So I don't know how I can make contact with people that they can help us. And I am talking to you. I'm the chairman of the Nigerian Association of the Blind, which is sort of local chapter. So we really need such a program from you. And also to get sponsor to sponsor us, and those of us that have money will deal with you directly. Also, finally, what program do you have for our children that are on holiday that want to be equipped with tech before they resume? Location, is it online or there's a location where they can be resuming probably 9 to 2, 8 to 2 as a normal tutorial and equip them with all relevant things here, especially some of them who are doing all the jam, WIEC, CCC, WIEC and all these things. They need to be equipped and also upgraded on all these things. Please, I want you to help me out. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pius. God will bless you so much. I as you were speaking. That's why I tell us, if you can follow this show on YouTube, is going to be interesting, because every caller that calls, I take your name down. I take your comment down. Not just because you hear me on radio. If you go on YouTube, you see me writing. Either I take it down on paper, or I put it down on in my phone. So you can drop. I can answer your questions, because I don't want you to burn your credit, Mr. Thank you very much. You can just listen to us. I want to speak to everyone listening to me this morning. Tech is not for the educated. Get that into your head. Tech is not for the educated. Any person, I repeat, underline in capital letter, any person can venture into tech. It's all about your passion. It's all about your desires. And don't see tech as a quick avenue of making money within 1 or 2 months. It's not investment platform. It takes time. You have to grow it, just like you give birth to a baby. A baby is you give birth to a baby. That baby is going to grow before it will start to walk and stand up before talking about walking or running. So you need to have that passion first. Okay. Now, secondly, I want to speak out to the I believe a lot of well-meaning Nigerians, well-meaning Lagosians are listening. You heard Mr. Pius. He's the chairman of the blind community Isolo, and they are interested in tech. Please and please, listening to us this morning, they need your sponsorship. They need your patronage. You can go through Voice of the People. You can come through us, okay? Because everything about VOP is about the people. That is why we said now you have a voice. You can come through us, okay? I'm talking about the big corporations. I don't want to mention their name. Everybody listening know them, okay? You know that you want to reach out to the specially gifted people, okay? The chairman of the blind community at the Solo just called, and I know they have others at different locations in Lagos. So please, you can go through us. Maybe you are thinking of how would you do it. Get across to Voice of the People, VOP 90.3 FM Lagos, okay? After the show, the studio is at a Golden Tulip Hotel along Airport Road. That is where the studio is. Come, you have a very nice environment. I'm even going to welcome you at the hotel lounge. You are going to sit down, but I'm not going to buy you anything anyway. But but I'm going to give you a comfortable place. You stay at the hotel lounge there. You understand? We'll discuss. So I'm speaking now to the corporate bodies listening to me this morning. We need to stretch a helping hand to them, not just to them, to others. And thirdly, he requested holiday program on tech. Yeah, there are a lot of programs that are ongoing now, and they will continue to go on. They are online, but I get a lot of people asking me for physical venues. Now, this is a radio show. We don't do physical venues, speaking about it, because it is out of the broadcasting ethics. You didn't pay for any advert. Why should I come on air and talk about you, that you have a school, you're making money from that school, and you don't want VOP to make money from you? No. If you have a school, a tech school, you're listening to me this morning, and you believe you have what it takes, come to VOP 90.3 FM, Lagos. Ask for Oluchukwu Francis Ogike. Ask for any person. You can even ask for the general manager. You have a tech school. Come and talk with us. A lot of people want to go into tech, and you are looking for students, and you have the avenue to do that. VOP 90.3 FM Lagos is opening their arms. We are opening our arms towards you now to come, okay? My time is fast spent. I've not been able to dissect what I have to say this morning, but I just want to let us know that a lot of things are going on. So if you sit by the side, you are not going to get it. During the week, I just chipped in the WhatsApp channel of a call that I got within the week an international businessman that is looking is looking at uh, into tech, into training people into tech. But this time around, he has reduced it. He has reduced it, but it's a tech on alternative energy solution. So when he's ready to come on, he's going to talk about it. So these are the things we are talking about. You can't sit there and you expect some things to happen. You have to make a move. Myself sitting here today, I made that move some years ago, and this is where I am today. So you listening to me this morning, I beseech you to make a move. You have a bright future. You have a you in this generation now. You have a lot of tools are before you that you can use. So please make use of it. Before I go this morning, I may not be able to pick any call, but maybe one call. If I get a call this morning, one last call, I might pick it. Okay, let me read some messages from WhatsApp. Okay, I'm not going to pick call. I'm going to read this message from WhatsApp. Mr. Presenter, I am not supporting fraud, but you see what the caller is saying about tracking phones on Android phones, eh? Laughing out loud. Computer Village boys will flash that phone clean with no trace. My brother, I just said something. It ain't gonna happen. It's not like before again. Oh, I don't know your name. Oh, computer. Okay, let them flash it. Let them flash it. Okay. Let me pick this last call. Hello, good morning. Okay, that call dropped. So there's another message. Can you send me Mr. X number? I can't. I won't. I can't send you Mr. X number because he's Mr. X. He wanted to be anonymous, so why should I send you his number? Sorry. You can do a simple Google search. If you're using Android, if you're using iPhone, do a simple Google search and find out the latest trend in tracking phones. You can only track your phones that you register, not talking about there are so many apps out there that tells you that they can track other people's phones. I'm not here to talk about that. What we're talking about is your own phone you bought with your money, you registered it. Yes, you can track it. Quote me anywhere, you can track it. So do a simple Google search to find out, but I'm not going to share Mr. X number with you. Thank you very much. It's for security sake. This is another message. Ikeja boys in Otigba, Ibado and Allen will flash any phone or iPhone with Google account or any security. Let's bet $1 million. Okay, yeah, let's bet that. Come to VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. Come. If you are one of the Ikeja boys, come. I'll bet with you on that. And if you lose, make sure you have your 1 million naira ready for me. Okay? Thank you very much. You didn't put your name. I don't know who you are. So let me read this message again. Good evening. Sorry, I don't think this is my message. Sending it during my time. Sorry. Good morning, sir. People should just hold their phone well. Look, once they remove the IME number, IME number, you can never track that phone again. Not even flashing. Casey Onoha, Ojo Alaba. Okay, thank you very much, Casey Onoha. I agree with you. People should just hold their phone very well. Be security conscious. That's why I said you lock your house, your physical door, your physical gate at the end of each day at night before you go to bed. Why don't you also do your digital lock? You should do that. So finally, like I asked the question, well, I didn't get much of answer, but I said about what if you receive a call claiming from your bank. The first thing you do, hang up immediately. Your bank will not call you. They always say this thing. They won't call you. Hang up immediately. Hang up immediately. Don't even waste. Don't even give. Some people will say, yes, let me burn their credit. My guy, don't burn their credit. Hang up immediately. Don't entertain nonsense. Sorry for using that language. Then you call your bank directly. Everybody has their own account officers. Your bank, Official numbers are there. Call your bank, or you go to your bank using the official number, not on the website. Go to their bank, go to your bank branch. So you have to take this action. Never share your PIN, OTP, or password with anybody, not even don't share with any person. And some people will say, you don't love me. Don't share it. Not even your bank staff will ask you for it. That's a trap. So finally, if you already gave it away, contact your bank. If you're listening to me and you've already given that away, instantly contact your bank and request a temporary block on your account. Then change your PIN and password as soon as possible. Very, very important. This is your hard-earned money. Don't waste it for anything. Don't become whatever for that. Please be careful about your hard-earned money. So this is where I call it a day today. This Tech Life show. I still remain your host. My name is Oluchukwu Francis Ogwike. Finally, I want to say again, just like Mr. Pius called, the chairman of the blind community at Isolo, I'm pleading out to corporate bodies listening to me this morning, or well-meaning Nigerians. Please, they need your help. Not giving them. They want to learn a tech. They want to learn tech trade. They want to know something in tech, and reach out to us here on VOP. Directly to me, or come to the general manager, Mr. Shegu Bailey. Is a very nice man, down to earth. He will listen to you, talk to us, and this is what you want to do, and we will work together with you. We'll partner with you to bring smiles to the faces of these ones. And this is the holiday period. If you have a school, you have a tech school locally here in Lagos, and you want to reach out to more students, also reach us. Don't hold back, reach us. A lot of people are listening to us and they trust our judgment. So get across to us, and we're going to work together with you to get this training to the students that are on holidays at the moment. So I remain your host. My name is Oluchukwu Francis Ogwike. Until next week, I come again on this show, Tech Live radio show on VOP 90.3 FM Lagos. I say remain strong, tech savvy, and good morning.